Okay, this is in the powder room. Here, it needs to be caulked. This needs to be caulked here, down here on both sides, and down here the quarter round. The top of this vent cover needs a coat. And we got some scratches right there and there. We also got a little damage this side of the mirror, right up in there. This is in the living room here. There. Caulk that. We got that. That needs painted over because you can't rub that off. Maybe even put a caulk, since we paint that, caulk the top of the baseboard. This is the left side of the fireplace. There. We got some mud work here. It needs to be sanded down. We got this there. They touched that beam there. Go to the living room. That right there. This is a bad taping job here. Look. That needs to be pulled out and retaped. Caulked and painted. This in the kitchen. The vent heat covers 2 different colors, so it needs to be painted. Look at this. We got this here. This side here. There. There. Look at this ceiling. There. Look at that seam there. That looks like a cheap repair. That needs to be floated out. You got this wall here. Talking there. Inside this closet looked like some stuff was taken out. Right there. Looked like the closet was done in semi-gloss. Something needs to go on top of that. Why I'm saying that, that just looks, look at that, right there. If I was a woman, I'd be scared of the animals, bugs would crawl out from there. That gap needs to be closed up. Baseboard need to be put in there. And right here in the bathroom. New trim needs to be caulked up. Again, every place you see mud spots, the walls need to be painted from corner to corner, natural cutoff spots right there, or else you'll see the difference in the, anyway, yep, you understand what I'm saying. That needs to be caulked down there. I think it wouldn't hurt to put a quarter round on top of this right here. Why? Because that quarter round will have nice straight cut lines right there. That gap needs to be filled in by bridge and caulk. Again, all the baseboards, top of there. Just a coat of paint to clean it up. The construction traffic, that's what it looks like, and the new quarter round. You see, this was on the carpet already. It just looked like mud, dried up mud. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm just showing you what was on the carpet before we got here. I would take this shelving out of here rather than paint it. This is going down the basement stairs right here, right up there. Touch-ups might be possible with that because of the flat paint is a dead flat. The door. This is in the bedroom hallway. It's inside the closet, bedroom hallway. Inside the bedroom closet in the front. You definitely gotta put a piece of trim board there. I'll put something thick there, right there, because this is inside the closet. And maybe a quarter round right there. Caulk caulking, new baseboard, put something right there, and touching up this trim. You're missing some end caps here and there. Maybe that could be remedied by just putting up maybe like a 1x6 or 1x4 board and just securing it to the wall there. That way it'll be the end cap. You can't look straight down in it. But that's two different colors there, so this needs to be painted. And that too. This needs to be painted because you got that right there in the middle. Coming out of the front bedroom right there. This is the bathroom right there. All of this needs to be caulked and painted. Trim board there. And there. Top of this needs some white caulk, not the clear stuff. Yeah, that's a big gap. Same thing, caulking down on the side of here in that little narrow space. Without the bathroom, this needs to be removed. The closet to the master bedroom, this needs to be mudded, caulked. Oh. Not sure what could be done with that caulk. Just this upper part needs another coat. That was probably something we missed. I think we did paint up in here, but it needed a second coat. A coat just above this shelf. I think you could get away without putting the trim board to match this side there. Just mud it. Master bathroom. Caulk that right there around the light switch, like a smaller plate or something. New trim board, top of it needs to be caulked. Same thing for the side of this and this. Since this is such a wide gap, just bridge the first, let it dry, then bridge over that top. And caulking on the side of this cabinet, the vanity. Main bathroom, do a tape line from here on the side of this. That way you have a nice, clean, straight line. Put in some caulk up in there. The living room right there on the baseboard. And actually, somebody did touch-ups on this wall. You can see the difference in the sheens. Right here, so this whole wall needs to be repainted corner to corner. Just a disclaimer, this is from somebody whoever did the last mud work. And this whole wall is gonna need to be painted because I can see some flat spots right here over eggshell. But I probably got this already on the video. Inside the laundry room closet where they put quarter round at.